Hey y'all, AKC here, and today I'm back with another review. This time kind of a late night, not a late night, but a nighttime review in a way. Today I'm back with another review, and today I'm reviewing The Most Beautiful Moment in Life, Young Forever by BTS. Now, if you don't know who BTS is, then how do you not know who BTS is? If you're in any way, shape, or form into music, then you know who BTS is. But if you don't, basically they are one of the many K-pop groups from, guess what, South Korea. Um, to kind of rose to fame. I'm pretty sure I want to say rose to fame in the late 2010s, but in like the mid 2010s, yeah, I'll say mid 2010s. I'm pretty sure they were already big before that. But I kind of came to know them by 2018, 2017 or something, 2019. Yeah, they're very big. They're very huge. They have a couple of huge songs like Dynamite and everything. But let's get that out of the way. Let's go to Young Forever, and this one is kind of like completely different from any other like BTS album. Only listened to one other BTS album, that was B. Um, that I've ever listened to. Any actually, honestly, I would say different from any other K-pop album or songs that I've actually ever listened to, because a lot of these songs are actually really well produced. I do like the performances. I like how they're produced, and they just sound really good. First, let's start with the only 10 on the album. That sounds worrying, but like the rest of the album is still good. The only 10 on the album, which is Run, and like as soon as I started listening to this album, I already knew Run was going to be my favorite track, and it still is my favorite track. And it's very obvious why. Great, fast-paced beat. Love the lyrics about freaking don't run away from love, don't tell me bye and everything. A lot of the lyrics on here are just saying like, hold me, like for example, hold me tight, or I need you or something. It just talks about, love in a way. Love in some shape or form. Romantic or not, basically. And Run is the best version of that. Next, I'll go on to the nines, and we actually have a few nines. First of all, the intro is great. It's nice, it's luscious, it's grandiose, it's passionate, and I am pretty sure the rap verse that happens, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna guess that's RM. I'm pretty sure it's RM who is doing the rap verse near the end. And man, he just pops off. It just sounds really good. It's a really good intro. The next noun that we got is Moving On. This one I think is an underrated track. I don't think I've heard, out of all the people that I know who listen to K-pop, that ever talk about it, or BTS or whatever, I've never heard any of them talk about this song or the other 9, Whalien, 52, which are both super good. Nice chipmunk soul. They rap over it nicely, very nicely. In fact, it's like very good. Actually, I think it's actually very good. The beat is nice. Like I said, chipmunk soul, kind of reminiscent of the College Dropout, I guess. And it's just really good. Moving on is, guess what? It's about moving on from a relationship, something else, even moving on from where you came from, and becoming a different person. And while Whalien 52 is actually about this whale who's like one of the last, not one of the last, but he's like the only one of his species of this generation, and then he's like really sad and it's really sad and he's really lonely or whatever. That's why it's called the loneliest whale. And they actually mention that in the song. That's why it's called Whalien 52, because that's what the book is. That's what the book is called. Actually, it's called Whale 52, and even in like the little chipmunk sample voice thing and throughout the song actually does sound like near the end, like a whale, like a really high pitched whale, cry or whatever. And yeah, it's actually just a really good song all around. Then we go to House of Cards. Great, love this song. I actually really love the production on here. It sounds very circusy, like, you know what I mean. Is really reminiscent of a circus. That does not sound. It doesn't. It's not an insult. I just like how much it relates to the title. It's really good. Next, we go to the 8.5s. There are no 8.5s, so let's just go to the 8s. And there's actually a few 8s. First, we have I Need You. Honestly, crazy song. I think in any other situation, this would be like an 8.5 or 9, possibly even a 10. But like the beat is like so basic. Or honestly, Rolling Sky music, and Rolling Sky music is good, but at the same time, Rolling Sky music can be bad. And it's not like the beat's bad. It's just I think it could be better. And I thought that they kind of maybe fixed that on the urban mix and a remix. I kind of just heard them just randomly as I was tallying up the scores. And no, I think the original version is better. Even though if I don't think it's the best it could be, I think it's better. Next thing is My City. Again, underrated track. It's literally them talking about their city and where they grew up, and it's them rapping. It's rapping where they came from, which is insane. I've never heard that from a K-pop song, and it's so cool. It just talks about just their different places where they came from. It's just really cool. Then we go to I guess like kind of midpoint in a way, Young Forever. This obviously is as the title track. I think it's also really good. I think I like actually all of the singers' verses on it. I like V's, I like Jimin's, all of them. They do really good. I like how they say forever and everything. It just sounds really nice, really luscious. Like I keep saying, it's a pretty lush album, honestly. Then we go to Butterfly. I think people like this song. Actually, I'm pretty sure people like this song, and it makes sense why it's one of those popular songs. And I do like the concept behind it, but like, I don't know. I think it's just a little bit too long. It goes on for too long. Should have been this. Actually, I think maybe the time lengths for Run and Butterfly should have switched, because Run should have been 1 minute longer, and like Butterfly should be like 1 minute shorter. It's kind of weird. Then we finally for the HBF, Love Is Not Over. Again, kind of just like basic, just ballad. They're basically ballad, but it just sounds really good. They all have really good voices and everything. It just sounds really nice. Then we go to the 7.5s. So we have one 7.5 that I liked, Autumn Leaves. Kind of just a great song all around. Like, this song came up in my rotation today while I was walking from school, and like, man, the vibes are just crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. I don't know. Like, it's a perfect autumn type of album, and it really felt like an autumn type of day today. And like, it was just great. It's a very good song. I just really like it. I really like it. We go to 7.5. Save Me, the one like that I like, but I wouldn't like listen to constantly. Again, kind of just like one of the most typical, one of the most bland contemporary R&B songs. It's good, but I just think it could be better. Then we go to the 6s, like 6.5. No, to the 7s, which is only the prologue mix of the Butterfly song, which is okay, but it's just like way too slow. This is supposed to be an interlude, but like it doesn't feel like an interlude. It feels like a full song, which I guess is the point. But like, no, it's not the point. It's an interlude. It shouldn't be that long. It's almost 5 minutes. It shouldn't be 5 minutes. But it's all right though. It's all right. It's decent. Let me go over to the 6.5s. There's only one of those, and that is Hold Me Tight. I think it's all right. Again, I think this one's just all right. Nothing too mind blowing. I don't think the production is crazy or anything. I do like their voices. Again, they hit pretty good notes. Just nothing mind blowing, especially if it comes right after I Need You. Yeah, it's kind of hard to follow that up. Then we go over to the 6s. Silver Spoon could be good, and I do like how they say effort throughout the chorus, and their Korean voices, but like, the beat is kind of like very dull and kind of contrived, and like it's just like it could be better, but it's good. I wouldn't revisit it, but it's all right. Then we go to 5.5s, and Dope is also just okay. It's too long, and like I guess like the chorus is all right. It's just, I don't know. It's just really bland. Kind of like it's a bland type of hype type of song. Then we go to, I guess, 4.5s. Yeah, 4.5, definitely Converse High. Converse High is not a horrible song, but it's definitely not near close to one of the best songs here. It's just so stupid. It's such a dumb song, because like near the middle of the song, he just out of nowhere says like what is he? He's like Converse. I really hate Converse. I'm like, wait, what? What's even happening? It's a little, I don't know. It sounds like kind of like a brand song. Like, hey, they're getting advertised by Converse, so they might as well just make this song. Like, I just don't like it. It's just not even that good. Like, the way they're rapping is not really that good. The chorus is not really that good. Yeah, it's just, I don't think it's just that. I just don't think it's that good. Then we have Burning Up, which is definitely the worst song on here. Again, this one is just like, way too over the top, honestly. Just is doing too much. Like, I guess this is basically like the high point in terms of hype on the album, but like it's also the low point in terms of song quality. Again, just sounds like a very typical contrived like dubstep song or something. And like it's all right. The rapping verses on isn't even that good. But no, it's not all right. Like I said, I think it's just bad. But like it's not horrible. But yeah, that's the album, and like some other things that I just want to like mention just generally. I think the production on here is good, but can get kind of like repetitive in certain ways, or it can go in too many different places at once, or like it's just like I said, it's just not good sometimes. I think the singing and the rapping is all right. Sometimes the rapping straight up just doesn't rhyme. Like I did look at the translations, it doesn't rhyme for the translations. It does sometimes rhyme. It does rhyme when like they're speaking their language, and I'm not reading the translation. It does rhyme, but like not all the time. Like it should because it's rap. And also the overperforming too. Like some of the rappers have good rapping voices when they're going really hard and aggressive, but some of them straight up just don't. And like when they're not going hard and aggressive, you can kind of hear like the weird. I don't know, like their voice. No, I don't know. I just don't like it, and it's kind of sometimes they kind of overperform, honestly, and it's kind of bloated. It's kind of bloated too. It's pretty bloated. Other than that, yeah, I didn't expect I didn't expect me to like this that much. I kind of expected me to like it maybe a little bit because I like to run, and that's the reason why I listened to this album because I already heard it run before, and I like that, but. Other than that, yeah, I would say this is like a strong 7.5, light 8. Like, very light 8. Final score, strong 7.5, yeah. Yeah, I guess go check this out if you want to. And yeah, I guess I'll see you for the next review. Yeah.